Let's fight, folks. They don't want us to come to you tonight. It's internet. It's something. Sorry for delay, but we didn't want to miss the program this evening, folks, because we value you guys. We value you, folks. So, welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Wherever you're joining us from tonight, we know we're a tad bit late. We did not want to disappoint any of you tonight because we got so much to discuss. You see, the week can start one way, and by the time you come to this point, it's Thursday, pushing on Friday, folks. Thursday, the 27th, tomorrow's the 28th, and the beginning of the People's National Congress Reforms Conference there. The Congress, a lot of folks looking forward to it, and a lot of things happening. The lines for change hours are happening on Saturday, folks. A lot of folks looking forward to it. And as we said, we start the week one way, but they don't always stay like that, folks. Share the live and smash that emoji button for us. You know, things are fast changing, folks, fast pace, fast changing. And since you blink, you miss 20 issues. Good to have each and every one of us with us. We had some challenges, folks, but we did not want to pull the plug on tonight's program, knowing how much you people value valid and credible information. Here we are this evening, good folks. Here we are. Tessa Lane Eastman says, I was hoping tonight was not a no-show. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. But not tonight, Tessa. Chinsing Henry and all the other folks. Not tonight. Kim Batson and Malika Andrew Coates and all the other folks joining us this evening. Good to have you here with us, folks. Great to have you here with we. How you all doing? Please let us know. Wilma Grant, good to see you there. All the folks who are now tuning in from all the other places. Ringing that bell for you folks. We got to fight card set. I don't want to hold you back too much this evening, folks. But let me show you how the week started, how it progressed. Then we can bring you folks up to speed. We want to bring you all up to speed with a couple of things. Here is Amanza Walton this year with the opener, folks. With the opener telling us why coalition politics is important. She was on Dr. Hines' program quite recently. I had a fantastic time myself on Dr. Hines' program quite recently. Amanza Walton this year for the opener tonight, telling us why coalition politics is important. I believe in coalition politics 150%. Just putting that out there, 150%. Take a look, folks. Take a listen. Welcome in the ring. Welcome.
That coalition politics is the politics that will take Guyana forward. And so for me, I'm very clear in my own mind. And I believe it is important that as leaders, we be honest with our membership.
That was Member of Parliament and Executive Member of the People's National Congress Reform, Amanza Walton, this year. He said that partnership is important. The PNCR already has a partnership for national unity.
You look at India, for example, when everybody thought that Mahendra Modi had it locked, he had to enter into a coalition. You look at South Africa, you see the reality of that. So anybody that will say to us that that is not a present reality is misleading.
The PNCR needs to strengthen the PNU, according to Ms. Walton, this year. The Working People's Alliance left the coalition not so long ago.
Well, the first order of business will be working to get you back, Dr. Hines, and the WPA back, because we need you back in the APNU. We are stronger together and we're better together. As it relates to the AFC, look, I have had the privilege of working with particularly the younger members of the AFC. And we have cultivated a relationship of mutual respect, which I believe is fundamental to making any coalition work.
A coalition would work once there is an honest commitment to coalition politics, she said.
Yep. The week is ending very differently. The week is poised to end differently. We'll tell you how in a few. Welcome in the ring. Welcome. Ring that long bell for you folks. Pull it back a little bit there. Good to have each and every one of you with us this evening, folks. Cheryl Glenn, good to see you there. And Everett Small and Tommy Gibbs. I see Alicia's with us. Ingrid King. Good to have all of you here with us. Good to have you. Leslie Hamilton. Alicia says, pace and power. Joylyn Cook, we see you there as well. respect and manners to each and everyone. 700 of you have already joined us in 5 minutes. Oh, y'all like story. All you really like story, folks, and we want to get right into it because y'all know once we come into 592 Ayaba Natasha Congraves, y'all know what happens, y'all know what goes on there. Once you come, so good to see folks like Sonia Massey, Cobb, you know the story, Osman Hodge and Evelina Whitaker. Once you come into 592, it's always something. It's no easy day. It's always something, folks, and good to have each and every one of you. And look, one of those some things. You all boys said we're gonna have a Guyana shop. We're gonna have a Guyana shop coming to JFK. Yep. Irfan Ali, he says this is part of rebranding the country and a whole host of, you know, there's little mix-up sometimes. You don't really and truly understand all that they're trying to say. But it's an effort to make local products, he says, more accessible and to boost visibility. His friends, fans, family, and so on, and contractor class and so on. Getting a little work here. Yes, we can send some of them 10-day workers here at JFK. You better package them things good. Package them things good and don't do more harm than good you're doing. Package them, he says, is part of boosting visibility for local products. This Guyana shop corner at JFK International Airport. And he says also other large ports around the world. I wish you all the best here. I could see this going badly very quickly and in a hurry. I wish you all the best. I wish him all the best. Moving on, folks. We got a lot of things to cover. The contractor class. I think it's Kemrat said it best. Rise of the contractor class, folks. Thanks to oil and gas. Then people inventing projects now. Carrying roads where you have people living. You have people passing on no consistent basis. All because you want to give friends, family favors. And some of the roads falling down quick. That's what they say. Some of the roads falling down real quick. Yeah, and they're very happy to boast how many contracts they're giving out and who getting what and such and so forth. Here you all, boy, Big Jack Leo, just today in his press conference.
We have seen a proliferation, thousands of new startups, small businesses, even contractors. We've had about 2,000 new contractors who have been bidding below $15 million for small works. Almost all those concrete roads in the villages around the country, etc., in all the regions are done by small contractors, getting them a toehold in the system. They get like a small stretch of road to do, and you've seen this. You've gone around the country and you've seen how many people have now been part of this growth in getting more people in the system. The president spoke about the strengthening of the AML-CFT Act, very important for keeping our system safe from illicit money, which is vital. We have a sound financial system, and we want to keep it in that way. And that's why we are in the forefront of strengthening the regime to ensure that we do this, but at the same time, by doing this, that we do not harm financial intermediation, nor should we keep people away from using the banking system, because sometimes, especially for small people, it becomes onerous.
Yep. That's how some of that went, folks. That's how some of that went. You know? Posting how much contractors they ain't got and what they start and what they finish. But you all know they said halfway projects. I said to stall projects too. Look, hold on. We got some good we got some good contract. Hold on, Jack. We got some good contractors. Hold on. Let me step separate here. Let's separate here the fact from the fiction. You know, I was talking to a pastor's wife a couple days ago. She said, the flushing in toilet is so loud. It's the corruption. We're flushing out, First Lady. It's the corruptionism we're flushing out. We got some good contractors. That's why I'm going to separate. We got some decent contractors out there doing the work properly and trying to eke out an honest living. I won't fool myself with that. They ain't got nothing to do with politics. But we got some scams too. And you'll see why. Just recently, Coretta McDonald has a fantastic program. She was talking about the very issues and highlighting a number of roads falling apart. You see what happening there in Linden, the boulevard, right around the corner by the back street, by the side alley, falling down like London Bridge. Here's my colleague, my sister from another mother, Coretta McDonald. Here's what she said on this very issue. So I'm making a point. You got some good contractors, but then you got some. And then you got some. Take a listen, good folks.
Look at what is happening in Linden. This is road that was completed not too long ago. Again, the 3 F's, favorite, friend, and family. Look, the road that was completed just recently. Millions of dollars was spent on doing that road, on repairing this road, reconstructing the road, wherever you want to call it. And look what is happening there. Look.
That was Coretta McDonald on our program Advancing the Cause. He was commenting on a recently completed roadway that collapsed. He queried who would account for that destruction. He considered the construction a waste of taxpayers' money.
These roads that we're looking at is fly-by-night contractors who they're giving these roads to. People who got no knowledge, nothing. They never even build a little dog pen. But they get contracts to build roads. And so you see what is happening. And this is what is happening in several streets all across this country.
She said that this is the case in the city, in Linden, and just about every part of the country. She said that the newly constructed road in Alboyston is already collapsing.
Poor mixture. They throw a little bit of tar, they throw some bricks and a little bit of tar, and they call it road. Big road complete. And it's how the Minister of Public Works, One Edgel, how we would go and boast about this stretch of road. Hey, y'all, fix the roads properly. Fix the roads properly.
The situation is equally dire in Linden. Flooding is crippling that community.
This is just before you turn onto the Linden Highway. This is what you're seeing here. Just a little off the Linden Highway, this is what motorists have to go through. Heavy flooding. Why? What is happening with our drainage? You know why this is happening? Because we're throwing sand here and we're throwing sand there, and we're doing road constructions and covering up all the drains. So when we cover the drains and we're talking about road expansion and we cover drains, we don't have anywhere else for the water to go, so the water's got to lodge somewhere.
She said that the government, led by President Irfan Ali and Vice President Bharat Jagdeo, has no vision for Guyana.
If he has a good plan for the country, he has a vision for Guyana, carry him with y'all, because Jagdeo and Irfan Ali ain't got no vision for Guyana, none whatsoever they ain't got. Absolutely none. If they had a vision for Guyana, we won't have the US putting sanctions on people. We wouldn't be back on the poverty line. High. Imagine we got oil and we having so much monies, but yet poverty is increasing in Guyana.
Yep. So much for the contractor class, folks. So much for the contractor class. I know we showed you folks quite recently that we were as we're talking about flood and roads and all that there, we were in Kuwani recently, folks, and we were shocked. One person spoke to us. Several residents gathered around. We were shocked about what we heard concerning roads. And so you see, they said Linden flood out. Kuwani had a massive flood last year. Massive flood. Whole houses, homes inundated, covered with water. Ali tell the people head to high ground. High ground! He said, you know now it's rainy season. Those people watching that river rise, some gone to high ground. Ali look back at them. Ali has not looked back at them in the least bit to say to organize that community, people ain't got water, people ain't got lights in this high income country. Spoke with one of the residents there. Take a look at some of what she told me, folks. Take a listen as we were on roads falling apart and flooding and all of that. My God, high income country, fastest growing economy.
This area we call it Cheaplandy, but we give it another name named Fruitville,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's the name it gets presently, but it's not. I don't believe it documented as yet. But
And how you guys came to reside here?
well, as first we were affected by the 2021 flood.
Mhm.
And the 2021 flood, we had to move and go to relatives, go to shelter. But as time go by, I keep looking for land because I could remember one time we gathered together as a people at waterfront, try to access the land at the stockpile area, but so far we did not get no response on that land. So we began to forget about that and come looking over the shore for land. So when we come here, is that you see high bushes here. There's no name. There's no attachment to anybody. At least we can research the bushes. And as for me, I came here and find two persons who began to start is Miss Vanessa Fredericks and Molly Shakespeare. They begin to start cutting their land, and I we come and find vacant space. So we just take it and start to cut it down and then occupy it to prepare our home here, because it's no sense that we can live in Lamp Island area, and at the Lamp Island area is the water come for the second time inside my house. So it will make no sense that I would reside at Lamp Island and say, well, okay, the water won't be coming back high. In fact, for this year it didn't come high, but still I'm not taking that chance, because according to the global climate changes, it's not telling you when water going to be high, when it could be low, right? So that's the reason, the problem we face here right now at this present moment from the time I moved here is water, electricity. We need our road and this land to regularize the people. But we were promised from the 2022 November the 11th housing had a meeting at the Workers Club, and they told us that people that live over here, we are going to get our land regularized from 2023 February, but there is nobody we see come in and visit us or tell us anything. But all that we making is that we hearing a little gossip, we squatting. We don't have ownership to this land. In matter of fact, here the president said to us, the who affected by the flood go on highland. So I did not ignore that advice. I take that advice. So now I don't understand, but right now I'm happy if they can regularize this land and develop it.
Regularize the land. What are some of the things that are needed here in your estimation?
Well, in my estimation, first, we want a police outpost. We want a health center, and possible at the school could be possible regularize it too, right? A lot of things can happen here. We have big space. We don't know who land. We don't know it what. But what I'm looking at is that we can get development happen here. We have vacant lands here. I don't know. They're not coming to say anything to us if they're willing to develop here, because when you look around every area, especially for Region 9, the people was affected by the flood and they have assistance. We at Kuwani area, we never get assistance, or we get a $50,000 for the assistance in flooding and farming or whatever it is. not getting no assistance from the government because now, at least for me, I cannot say I'm afraid or fight anybody. I'm not fighting. I'm looking for my safety. For my safety of life and livelihood, I'm looking for that. I don't want to know when the water come back, we gotta keep moving. Where are we moving? We go there for 1 month, 2 months, 3 weeks, 6 weeks. We gotta go back home, we fetch back everything or we going with. Or sometimes you put the thing them in the house, you gotta tie it up, put everything high in the house because you don't know how high the water come in. So from here now, we need a lot of things. We need now presently is water. If we have a well, electricity, right? So that's what we're looking at. The important things right now is water and electricity. So that's important for us. And the people here need the land to regularize so we can go in order. We're not going in this house up on the road and we taking somebody land and this. No, we don't want that. We want everything in order so where our development can start free and everybody happy.
Yep. Everything in order. I wanted to stick that in there, folks, because you must understand what happened in this country. You think it's only roads failing? People living under such adverse conditions. And that was a week or 2 weekends ago. Went down there to Kuwani, heard what was happening to those people. They had no fixed place. You tell them move to high ground, orphan. Move to high ground, and then you have no facilities there. Who's sharing their life tonight? Who gonna smash that emoji? But now, Jaglio telling big head Jaglio telling me now. I feel sorry for him sometimes, eh? He telling me now that they, as we on contractors and so, they committed to transparency. After the people done paid a little consultation fee, the 10% and so on, kickbacks and kick forwards. What a corrupt government this is. What an uncaring regime this is. And good folks, it's incumbent in all of us. You better get registered. We could vote these people out of office. Vote them out. Committed to transparency. Them, tell the Tupui how committed you are. Fail everything and still get a whole 800 million contract plus another 600 million. Are you committed to what? Committed to friends, family, and favorites. There I said it. Wicked, stink, and dirty. Wicked, stink, and dirty. And I'll keep calling them that all the time. Who want to be prim and proper and deal with these jagabats? You go right ahead. Wicked, stink, and dirty. Don't tell me nothing. Contracts and you can do this and that, and it's a pack of lies. That's what it is, folks. Moving on. We had to know where the teacher starts. Deadlock, breakdown, impasse. Y'all give me some synonyms we can use. I tell you, the wicked, stink, and dirty. What are you expecting from these folks? What were we expecting from them? They don't mean well for the teachers. High income country, fastest growing economy, biggest GDP. What does that mean for the ordinary citizens in this country? Could you tell us that? Could you tell us what it means? Huh? And teachers, look how they're dragging them out. Huh? You understand what the term dragging? Who's sharing the damn lighting? I can talk some things just now. See my girl Amanza step out. I can talk something using the word girl loosely. Step out. Friends, family, and favorites. We got your own for deal with. Enemies, foreign and domestics. We got to deal with. Only treat the teachers properly. Folks, one day I can just unpack, I can unplug far. Not near the socket. Far. A lot of nonsense happening in this country. Why we gotta treat our teachers like that? Huh? It's a pack of wickedness. Wickedness like you never see it before. Debbie Collins, Valerie. Valerie says share the dumb live. Yvette Madu, Leslie Hamilton, Bantu King, Angela Jordan. I'm on, folks. And I got some things I can talk tonight. Christopher Chichester, or Downside Dunshare, Marlin, Andrew Griffith. Good to have you on the live as well, Andrew, and all the other folks who are on with us this evening. It's wickedness like you've never seen it before. And then you got some people who now run out. Some people missing in action for months, for years, done sabbatical leave. And then they run out. They run out to do what? Eh? Nice time. Nice time coming now. So they present some fair weather leaders. You better stop. You better take the mic tonight. Treat me teachers right. Jack you and others. Coming for y'all, you know. Lash y'all out from there through the ballot box. With the ballot box. Lash y'all out with the ballot box. There you say doesn't share. Sandra Facey, Angela, Jacqueline, and all the other folks. Marcia, valid, credible information. Well, you all know CCJ knock out the case. The Liza 1 case, you had some good citizens took them to court over this, how the license were issued, challenging Minister of Natural Resources, Barrett Jagdeo, challenging him on how they granted this petroleum license to Exxon. Fortunately, the CCJ didn't side with the lovely, good-hearted folks that took that matter to court. The wickedness in this government to fight their own people, you know. You think they're concerned with you? Only better wake up. We are the change we've been looking for. You better stop looking for messiahs. Gwyneth Anderson, I know that's not you. Yvette Madu, Kurt Heidecker, and Andrew Griffith. Ballot box in the chest. Thank you, Kurt. Ballot box in the chest. Fighting your own citizens on behalf of ExxonMobil. Fighting them. What miss y'all not gonna pass y'all though? Right, GBA listening, I'm making notes tonight. What miss y'all not gonna pass y'all every single day. Carnage on our roads and waterways. We say it all the time. It's over we. Some folks say they got a jarry or we get jarry. I ain't want to get jarry, a bad name. Something every day. Just this morning they're telling us. Just this morning. About the carnage on our roads and our waterways, boys and girls. And then look this here now. Look this here now. My God. What's going on in this country? What's going down? What's going over? Kuwani River mishap. Boat upturned. And they tell us now a Brazilian national, Jose Rabamar Laboa Silva, missing. It's one person, folks. Jose Silva went down missing. Something wrong with this country. You think any other country this could happening on a daily basis and people just go about their lives? State of emergency and call, the rivers crying out for blood, the roads, men stabbing women in the neck, children dying out here. It's a crossing government. It's a crossing government. We said it. We said it here first. I know y'all get it like that, you know. Some people, 3 paragraphs, they got to tell you that bit. So when they say crossing government, you get the whole essay. Right away like that. Here's a crossing government. Fed up with the whole pack of them. Fed up with the whole pack of them. Once you come in 5 days, I tell you all. Poor Jose Silva. Go anywhere peacefully, but he didn't know. Why he didn't know? Damn crossing government said it. Back across it. That being said, look, we don't make up these things. You think I get this from the New Nation? You think I get it from the Key? And the AFC that we printing, probably at the printeries right now. No. Robberies at minibus parks. Police telling you it's a growing concern. So what are you doing there, fun? Now it's going on lock and check out there. Lock and check here, fun, by Stabrook Market. Lock and check. Run out them bandits. It's madness in this country, you know. Madness. You can't pass by the clock now. You could imagine going and trying to take a photograph there. Them boys running with the camera. Pouncing on citizens. It wasn't yesterday morning we were talking here. Newspapers out there reporting parents getting your little cash grants being robbed. It wasn't yesterday morning. Jesus. People at the park, pedestrians, Commuters, you're going home peacefully, you're going to work. Your husband calling you, the sweet lady, find out how long you take before you come over. Boom! Somebody run with your bag, run with your cell phone. Throw it down. The government's robbing you, the robbers robbing you. What a country we're living in. And this is a headline. And they're telling us, oh, it's a growing concern. So what are we doing? What's all the body cameras for? New vehicles, motorcycles for the police force. Buckets and engine. What's all of it for? If we can't dent this proliferation of crime in this country. Seems ubiquitous. Soon as you turn, soon as you stand up, somebody trying to razzle you. And we got some criminal politicians as well. I didn't tell you, once we come in the 592, fed up. Oh, let me throw the ballot box in the chest and I'll flush them out. Sorry, Pastor White. Sorry, First Lady. Let me throw the ballot box in the chest and flush them out, the man. Gail Alicock, Jennifer Argyle, Rosetta, throw a ballot, Ayabo. I'll flush them out one more time for Ayabo. Throw it in the chest, man. Get rid of the whole pack of them. Put all them in oil, grab and throw them out and see let the sharks eat them. Good riddance to all of them. You don't have peace of mind. You work hard, you come home, somebody playing loud music, the police can't even curb that. You walk across the street to get home, you get knocked down. Flipping crossing country under these jacobats here. But just talking. Same people that fight down the teachers. They're proud to say 90 teachers return to school, but you can't pay light bill, you can't pay insurance, you can't pay a car note, you can't pay the bank. 90% of teachers return to school. Wicked administration, wicked government. There, man, I said it already. Wicked, 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 wicked. That's all they're concerned about. And look, more parents gotta stop dumping the children in the school system like it's a daycare. Government ready and waiting to say, oh, teachers strike, we can send your kids to private school for you. Instead of paying the teachers. Now you can say you care. Miss, don't forget them, you know. November 2025 or 2024. Don't forget them. 90% gone. Hungry. But the passion they have for the students. They go out there every day and do what they got to do. You know, big respect to our teachers as we on Ministry of Education. Wicked prayer. Gonna say satiric girl, but I wouldn't say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say satiric girl. Telling us that the National Grade 6 assessment, the results are gonna be out next week. Can't you pray on Facebook? You know she's a Facebook girl. You know she's a cover girl, right? Beautiful outside, but inside the mind there, dark. Dark. Gone dark. NGSA coming out next week. She's part of the problems, you know. She's part of the problems the teacher got. The faster we throw ballot boxing, she chess. And I mean this preferably. Y'all don't get tired now. Like it. We now sing, asking for physical violence and prayer management. That's not about it. Come on, folks. Come on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Pick up the pace a little bit. Stay with me, good folks. Pick up the pace to prayer. Pick up the pace a little bit. NGS series, y'all don't harass those children, you know. Sad trepidation. I want to pick up my own. Not recently. Wasn't recently. But I remember that day. You know, like yesterday. I go in trembling. Right? That lady feed me many days up, many nights. You can't bring nonsense in hand. And hand sister Lynette. Hand big auntie Lynette. You mad or what? You want to get head boss? This Sharon had so much rights then. Sharon had so much rights then. You want to get head boss or what? My mother had a tendency, anything in she hand. Y'all want to know I should swift. Anything in that lady hand, yeah? You better stay out to striking distance. Lady had a little bit of matrix in she, you know. a little bit of matrix. I developed some of it over time. Like, you better start striking this. But I remember going to school that morning. A teacher helped me. Miss Patty was going in the same direction and she shouted from the vehicle. She didn't give me a lift. I still hold against she, Miss Patty. Still hold against her. You do good. I said, Father, you don't come. You send. Look how you send Miss Patty here this morning. You don't come. That's the morning give me life to Jesus, Right? That's the, listen, I had two options. Run away or go back home with the bad news. Jesus met me by Damascus Road, pouring the oil and the wine in the morning. I said, Miss Patty, thank you. I respect the woman till now. I respect that woman till now. She said, you do good. So I went in school, puff up. I got this. Next week, you don't harass them, Chen. That's the point I'm making. Don't harass them, Chen. It's not in the room. Wherever they bring. Wherever they bring. You understand me? Kwame get one subject. He's still in the National Assembly. He's a minister still. I said, don't harass the children. Life is not over. Maybe Kwame is not a good example. Maybe Kwame is not a good example. Let me rethink that. One subject. He said, stop harassing the kids. We could all live the Guyanese dream. You see? We could all live it. Don't worry about that. They're going to make it. They're going to make it. You trust me. Trust me, I make it. Making it every day. Next week, folks. Next week. Well, look, story here now. Want to bring you all up to speed with some what's happening in the campaigns. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know that High Court order to injunct the People's National Congress reforms. Congress, is it 22nd biannual Congress? You all help them out. Help them out. Those folks who belong to the PNCR, they went to serve it on the vice president. I don't know how he come in. I didn't read the whole thing, folks. It's long. It's long. And if it's not an audible, I listen. I read your paragraph. This is my eyes start. And see if I can get my glasses that had even worse. And if it's not an audible, or Noah, we just get the articles and so on, the Noah app. So somehow the dragon, the PNC, the PPP, and when I serve this thing on the PPP on Jack Dio, and apparently Freedom House promptly said, look, you're going to meet the opposite president. He's not on this side here. Right? There's a lot of people like they're working for the political party. A lot of people associate with these political parties, but they're not really working. That's a little incredible for me. If you belong to a political party, you have to work for the party. You got to be active. Well, you're a paper member? What kind of man is this? Jack is now a paper member in the PPP. They say he's over more at obviously the president is be on this side here. Right? Jack. Y'all try this fella, right? So the lawyer for Brian Collision, Mr. Amsterdam, I think it is. One reports he's troubled by this. Jack Geo, not at Freedom House. I can see how it can be troubled. Some people watching us right now will be troubled. They might say, Jack was right upstairs there. I just passed him in the hallway. What's happening here? But Freedom House said he wasn't there. Lawyer now perplexed. What happens next? They got to go over opposite president and try to serve this court order, whatever it is, the serving. But that being said, folks, as we're talking about what's happening in the campaigns, I was shocked today. Not a lot of things has shocked me. Right? Not a lot of things. At my age and stage, I've been around a little bit. Not a lot of things has shocked me. I was shocked when I saw breaking on the headlines that Amanza had called it a day in her bid for the PNCR's leadership. I was honestly shocked. Right? And then I saw a number of reasons given as well. Man's running a good campaign. Folks, in politics, you can get competitors. I'm looking forward to meeting some of my competitors on the floor on Saturday. You know, that's the thing that get me blood boiling up. Yes, fired up and ready to go. Amanza said, listen, I like how this thing going. I'm telling you what she said, folks. I'm telling you what she said. She said, you know, the Congress starts tomorrow, 22nd, I think, the annual Congress. And she put out a statement, folks. Here's some what Amanza said in her own words. I don't want to mischaracterize her or slander the PNCR in any way. In her own words, some what she said.
My dear brothers and sisters of the PNCR, I come to you today to announce my decision to suspend my campaign for PNCR leadership. This decision has been incredibly difficult, but it has been made after deep reflection and extensive discussion with my team and close advisors. Throughout my campaign, I have been dedicated to upholding the values of transparency, decency, fairness, and integrity within our beloved party. However, recent developments, which I am not at liberty to ignore, have raised serious concern regarding the process. As of today, June 27, one day before the commencement of our Congress, a preliminary list of delegates has not been made available to me as a candidate to allow for claims and objections. And there is a lack of agreement among all candidates contesting on the procedures for the conducting of the elections. These and several other issues necessitate careful consideration and resolution to ensure the continued integrity of our party. And while I believe it is vital to address these concerns, I also recognize the importance of doing so in a manner that preserves our unity and our strength. To my supporters, your unwavering belief in me and our shared vision has been my greatest strength. I am deeply grateful for your support and dedication. Though I am suspending this campaign, our work does not end here. We must continue to fight for and advocate for the values that we believe in and push for the changes our party needs. I encourage all members who are supportive of me and the PNCR to remain united and strong during this challenging period. Our strength is our unity and our shared commitment to a better future for our party and our country. Together, we can overcome any obstacle and ensure that our principal goals are met. Thank you for your understanding and your continued support. Let us continue to work together for the betterment of our party. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless the PNCR.
Yep. In her own words. In her own words. And even as I'm telling you that, folks, I have a bit of breaking news. Even as I'm telling you that, I keep telling you events are fast moving. Soon as you blink, you miss 20 issues. Big Uncle Gordon Mosley is reporting. I want to read the headline. Right? Y'all sitting down. Hold on. Y'all sitting down. Y'all ready for this? Bit of breaking news. Philip Nightingale, Joylyn Cook, y'all ready? Hashtag ready if you're ready. Got a bit of breaking news now. Raquel Gentle, Wenda, Joylyn Cook, Shireen Baines, you ready? If you're already hashtag ready, Sharon, proceed. I want to surprise you. You see, I know how to bring thing news to people, right? Come in, you say, Kyle. You call Kyle. Kyle, are you okay? Is somebody there with you? You sitting down? That's the cue I'm giving you there. All right? Yulene said ready. McGarrett says ready. Shelly says ready. Leslie, it's just a couple of y'all ready. Y'all ready or not? Y'all share the live already? We can smash this emoji button or not? Jennifer, girl, somebody tell you the thing, girl. Big Uncle Gordon Mosley is reporting Roysdale Ford suspends campaign and bows out of PNC leadership race. I'm just going to read 2 paragraphs or so for you. The rest is there. He says, today I hereby formally, this is Roysdale Ford, Senior Counsel, today I hereby formally suspend my candidacy and acceptance of all nominations for the positions to which I have been nominated by party groups across the country. He says, my decision is based on the following reasons, which have significantly impacted my confidence in the integrity and fairness of the electoral process. We're going to leave it there, folks. You can pick up the rest there on Uncle Gordon Mosley's Facebook page. I'm going to do you the courtesy of dropping it in the comment section at our end. Donna Liverpool, right? That is what Uncle Gordon is reporting. I've dropped that link in the comment section there, and we've always said that Uncle Gordon is another good place for valid and credible information. So Amanza suspended her campaign. Roysdale Ford has now suspended his campaign, folks. And the PNCR returning officer, Vincent Alexander, he has not suspended any campaign. As a matter of fact, he says that the Congress is ready. He's ready for the Congress. He's satisfied with his preparations to preside over the internal elections. And that was information already released to the public early on today. He's ready for Congress. Vincent Alexander, the returning officer, satisfied with his preparations to preside over the internal elections of the People's National Congress reform. I wish the party well, and all of those who are going into those elections. Folks, I wish you guys well. The Alliance for Change, we got our own bundle. We got our own bundle. I want to wish the folks going into the Alliance for Change elections process on Saturday all the best as well. Folks, see you guys on the floor. See you guys on the floor. That's going to do it for us at this end, folks. That's our time, unfortunately, this evening. And that's our program. That's our time and that's our program. Forgive us. Have a fantastic rest of the evening. We know we've taken you a little past our program time. So we wanna suspend our program at this point. That being said, good folks, thanks for being here with us. You know we started late this evening, but we didn't want to not have a program because we know how much you guys we had some technical difficulties, but we forged ahead. I don't like to quit. Honest to God. I don't. Meet me on the floor Saturday, folks, in the Alliance for Change. No retreat, no surrender. Team Duncan, all the way. Wilma Grant, good to see you there. Rosetta, Edward, Leon, Gloria Fraser, Deborah, Yvette, Osmond, Debbie, Fidel, Gwyneth, Michelle, and Ingrid. Have a fantastic rest of the evening. Good folks, have a fantastic rest of the evening. That's the last bell. That's our time. And that's our program. Stay safe, folks. Until the next broadcast.